This is Dr. Ron from Raising a Skeptical Kid. I'm here with my little critical thinker, and today we're going to teach you how to do an activity with your kid on the topic of homeopathy, which we've kind of become interested in lately. Homeopathy is an alternative medicine technique, and the idea was originally conceived of by a man named Samuel Hahnemann. He was from Germany, which is where we're at right now, so we were pretty interested in that. And my little critical thinker did a little research on him, and let me show you a little bit of what he found. This is Samuel Hahnemann right here, and he's a nice looking guy. He developed this idea called the law of similars, and the idea was that he would take something that would cause symptoms similar to an illness, and then he would put it in medicine and give it to you. And he had this idea that if it caused the same symptoms, it would cure the disease that had the same symptoms. It's kind of a strange idea. Not too bad of an idea, to be honest. I mean, you could see it might go somewhere, but then he got a little weird with it. He decided that the medicine would become stronger the more you diluted it. So you dilute the medicine once, dilute it again, dilute it again, dilute it again. And he had this idea that the medicine actually became stronger the more you diluted it.
Yeah.
And he recommended that you dilute medicine what he called 30C times, which means you take one part out of 100 and you put it into 100, and then you take one part out of that and then you put it into another 100, and then you dilute that, and you take one part out of that and put it into another 100 parts until you've done that 30 times. 30 times.
Yes.
30 times. So we did a little bit of reading on this. We did a little bit of math. We figured out that if you did that, there would be a very remote chance that there would even be one molecule left of the original medicine. So we decided to put this to the test. Samuel Hahnemann thought that if you did this, not only would the medicine remain, the spirit-like property of the medicine would remain. Spirit-like property would remain, but he claimed that it would actually become stronger. So what we decided to do was to test it by making what we call homeopathic hot sauce. And the way that you make homeopathic hot sauce is you take a jar. We use an old ragu jar here.
Mason jar.
Yeah, a mason jar, and it's got 20 ounces in it. And we figured that we would take this. This is my jar of hot sauce. I'm a sriracha fan.
I don't use hot sauce.
Yeah. Now we take a little drop and put it into that 20 ounces. Like
Usually uses more than a drop, though.
Yeah, I use a lot more than a drop when I put it on my food. And boom. Okay.
That's a lot more than it's supposed to.
I think Hahnemann might not approve. But now what you do is you take a lid, put it on, and mix it together. Mix it together. Okay. Mix it. You want to mix it?
And you gotta do this thing called succussing.
Succussing. Hahnemann said that was really important. You had to succuss the medicine in order to activate the spirit of the medicine. And in modern language, what homeopaths say is that the water retains the memory of the medicine rather than the spirit, which I think maybe they're trying to sound a little more scientific. I'm not totally sure. But so as you can see, this is a 1C dilution. So try it, hold it up to the camera, and you can see there's totally hot sauce in there. That does not look just like water, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That looks like white water.
Yeah.
Should we try a little bit of it?
You want to smell it?
Oh yeah, yes I do. Ooh, that smells like garlic, actually.
Yeah, it smells pretty good. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to take a tablespoon of this and put it in another 20 ounces. Then put the lid on, succuss, and shake. And you do that 15 times. You have to do it 15 times.
Well, for 20 ounces, you have to do 15
per 20
times.
ounces in 1 tablespoon. And then that will give you the 30C mixture that Samuel Hahnemann recommended. And that should, in theory, make the hot sauce stronger. The spirit of the hot sauce should get stronger and spicier. Now, we did that.
Does that I don't know if that actually works. No, but
we're going to test it. And that's what we're doing today, because we did that 15 times. And this is what it looks like after you have succussed and mixed it 15 times.
Totally clear, without a drop of hot sauce.
There's probably not a molecule left in there.
And it looks actually clearer than most water.
But according to homeopathic theory, this should be stronger. Smell it.
I don't smell a thing.
Neither do I. Okay, now comes the big test.
Okay. Looks like you just dumped water in a cup, to be honest.
It does. It does. Okay. You want to do the honors? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right, tell
Done.
me. You're very
3,
brave. You're very brave.
2, 1. That's regular water, isn't
Okay.
it?
It's regular water. So, what do you think? Did Hahnemann's claims really stand up? Is it stronger? Is it spicier?
Probably not as spicy as this.
Yeah, as the original.
Should we actually try this stuff?
You want to try it?
I don't know if...
I don't know.
I'm going to try it for you.
I think I'm going to set this aside.
I'll try it for you, you know.
Well, let's hold off. You're a brave boy. I think it's a cool little experiment to do, to actually test a claim. And also, it's a really interesting thing to kind of consider whether or not homeopathy really works and whether there's actual medicine in it. And the reason why that's a good idea is because homeopathic medicine is still a big thing. There's a lot of homeopathic remedies that are available in stores right now. In fact, at the local pharmacy that we go to, you can buy a homeopathic remedy for the flu that costs $40. So it's not something that is a cheap thing, and if you know that you can debunk it and test it, maybe it's a good idea. So, what do you think? Is this a claim that you accept or reject?
I reject it because the hot sauce the hot sauce is basically the medicine that we put in the alcohol or water. That's what he uses.
Yeah.
And so it did not taste a thing, and that's probably what the medicine would do in homeopathy. I
think you're probably right. Okay, so if you're interested in learning more about this kind of thing, if you are interested in activities for teaching critical thinking skills, for testing claims like this, head on over to my website, Raising a Rational Kid, and there you can find all kinds of resources for teaching these sorts of things. I have a children's book on critical thinking. It's a fun adventure story, dedicated it to this little guy. It's right there for sale on the website.
On my 10th birthday.
Yeah, there's a bunch of worksheets that you can see, a lot of fun activities. Head on over there, and if you really like this, you can subscribe to this channel to get more content on critical thinking skills for your little critical thinker. Thanks.